Coronation Street viewers were left fearing Billy Mayhew could die after being stabbed tonight. During this evening's episode, there was an altercation outside the courthouse which resulted in his Lucky Charm stabbing him in the thigh. When in the car, he realized he was bleeding and finally confessed the truth to Peter Barlow. Over the last month, viewers have watched Billy agonize over his involvement in Susan Barlow's death back in 2001. After falling in with a bad crowd, Billy had been involved in a hit-and-run with Susan's car, which had Adam inside too. After Peter and Billy both headed to court to resolve the clergyman's charges for punching Peter 2 months ago, Billy was stabbed as the men intervene in a different fight. But it wasn't until the trip home when he doubled over in pain, and Billy discovered a metal Lucky Charm had embedded in his thigh, and he was losing a lot of blood. Fearing the worst as he loses consciousness with no ambulance in sight, the guilt-ridden man confessed all, after recently learning that someone died in the car he crashed into as his gang made a botched robbery getaway. Chris Gascoigne, who plays Peter, revealed, "There's blood everywhere and Peter starts to stem the flow. He rings the police and the ambulance. Billy thinks at this point that he's going to die, so he confesses to Peter about Susan all those years ago. Peter takes his hand off the wound and watches him to start to die, but then comes back to his senses and puts his hand back on again. Up to that point, it's just shock for Peter. He can't take in what he's just told him. Then later, he starts to formulate some sort of mad, misguided revenge plot in his head." Coronation Street airs tonight at 8:30 p.m. on ITV.